Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader. Monday night, October the 10th. These are the charts of the day. A huge, monstrous late short covering rally exploded the market, and we, are now in a very short-term overbought condition. But the trends um, coming off the lows were a very powerful thrust up, and you'll see that in a lot of stocks we're going to show you today. Let's start off with EMAN, which is EMAGIN Corp, electronics company that exploded in the last surged in the last couple of days and exploded today up a dollar rate of 37% on 447,000 shares. That's a lot of stock for that stock. It's actually a lot of trades for that stock, the highest volume since the beginning of August or so. And you can see that this key downtrend line and 20-day moving average, as well as the 50-day, was broken today. But the stock closed, even though it closed near the high for the day, it's near the declining tops line, and there is some overhead lateral resistance just above around 4.5. But we may see that early tomorrow, as we probably will get a follow through. Should the stock explode through that area and keep going, we can see the stock at $5 or $6. But at this point, wait for a pullback or consolidation. Let's see what happens. CETV. Now this stock had come all the way down from the mid-20s into the $6 range, and you can see how this declining tops line was tested and backed off of yesterday, but today it exploded through that and a 21-day and lateral price resistance to close a penny off the high for the day, up 17% over $1.42 on 1.4 million shares. That's darn good volume for that stock, the highest since July. And at this point, it wouldn't shock us, or me, I should say, to see this stock trade somewhere up around the moving average, the declining moving average around 11.5. That's my short-term target. ANR, swing trade of ours, wanted to point out that the move off the low was a very nice thrust. It pulled back for a couple of days, and today up again with a gap of $1.64, 9%, 6.2 million shares traded, a pickup, a little, well, not quite as much as the Friday, but if we can get through this zone, you can see where the highs are in this area around 20. I can see the stock testing the 22, 2.5 range, my short-term target. Beyond that, secondary target of 26. My tech came alive today. You can see the declining tops line and channel was broken today with thrust. Now volume was better, way better than yesterday's. Very light. Well, yesterday's volume was a lot lighter than today's volume. I don't have the reading in front of me. Yeah, 169,000 yesterday. Almost double that at 345,000 today. Up 8%, 74 cents. We want to see get up through the 1080 area. That's key. We can get through that. We can see the stock at 12, 12 and a quarter, and maybe a test of the highs around 13, 13.10. That's the targets for my tech short term. QCOR, significant price volume thrust, as you can see, broke up through, pulled back and tested, and today back up at 237 or almost 8%. 1.3 million shares traded. We're testing the August highs, and if we get through this range, I wouldn't be shocked to see this move up towards 40. 38 to 40 being my short-term target. That's a new swing trade of ours. Pharmaset VRUS jumping another 5.25 today, or 6.5%. Just phenomenal stuff though with last year, and yet it continues to make new highs even after a 2-for-1 split. 86 up 525. We had told you we expected the stock to move back towards the 90-100 zone, and we're getting there. ULTA, another high-priced stock, gained 366 or 5.5% to 69.24, closing at the high end of the range, and may have taken out this little declining tops line. Next target up around 85, but let's first get through the highs around 72.3, my short-term target. OPNT, OPNT, you can see these tops in the zone here are being tested as we speak, or like in the next day or so. It was up $1.92 or 5% today. Volume 235,000. It's a thinly traded stock, but should we get through there, we can see a stock that was into the high 40s. Jazz had another good day today, up to 05 or 492, almost 5% today. 700,000 shares traded. Stock edging back up to retest the highs in the 48 area. My target though, low to mid 50s, and maybe higher. Regeneron, another biotech that's moving, up 298 at 4.7%. Volume was 819,000 shares. I need the stock to accelerate here because this may be some sort of head and shoulder stop unless it can maintain the volume, and so far it has. The target is for a retest of the mid to high 70s. ALX, another biotech, is moving here as well, up to 74%. After they come down to test support in this range. And the trend line, it bounced. Now we're retesting the highs up around 69. I suspect that may be tested tomorrow. Short-term target is 73. Secondary target is 78. Yet another biotech, CELG, popped. They got as high as almost 67 today, close 65.53, up 258, up 4%. But I like the action here, and if you take a look at the overall pattern, you'll see that right now we're up against and actually taking out the high from 2010, and where we stuck our head above it today, that could lead to higher levels. Let's look for 70 to 72. PNM Resources, which is a utility, acting quite well. And today, I wanted to show you the significance of the move because looks like we took out that line and closed above it. And at this point, we may see a run up towards the top of the main channel around 19. Price Smart, one of my picks for the week this week, up another 236, 334, and we're going to retest this high from September and maybe try the channel up around 84.5. That's my short-term target. WPRT, a swing traded bars, continues to act well, up another 92 cents at 3.3% today, and up to test this declining tops line. So far, it's rebounded from 23 to 29.44 in the last few sessions. So pullback may be in order, but if it continues, we look for a retest and our swing trade target around 33.34. Secondary target up in the 38.40 area. Yahoo continues to act well. Tagged 1604 today, closed 1584, up 37 cents for 2.4%. But I think it's just a question of time before the stock runs up in the 18-19 zone on either a takeover or on its own. SIMO stuck its head through key resistance and backed off, still up 31 cents today. I'd like to have seen a better close. A little disappointed because it pulled back $1.15 off its high. Yet, I think we're going to eventually get up to that 17-18 zone from our target. And last today is right now RNOW, which at one point got over 38, closed at 36.74, up 74 cents. And again, a disappointing close, but volume was good at 1.1 million. And if this thing continues, I could see this making it up towards eventually to the top of the long-term channel, which could get us very well up into the high 40s. And that's our targets for some very interesting stocks that we are following closely here to keep an eye on over the next several sessions. In any case, though, make sure you play all of these with stops because we're in a danger zone up here. Bye-bye.